Hey there, air signs. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. It is Slap-a-Bitch month. So, keep that in mind, okay? I know you probably already knew that because you're the air signs. You dig what I'm saying? But let's try to stay safe out there, because we don't want to end up on the ID channel or with extra cases to worry about. We have enough problems. So don't let the bitches that need to be slapped trouble you. All right? That's just from me to you. I recommend that to friends. All right? Even though I know it's very difficult, believe me. Okay, I'm using muscles too. Don't even worry about it. I understand perfectly. So we're going to find out what's the deal overall for each sign. Then we'll do the common denominator for the air signs. All right? So we'll start with Aquarii. What's up, Aquarii? What's really good, baby? What's really good? Overall for the month of March, what do we have for Aquarii? What's Aquarii doing? Oh, getting that bread, maybe? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, profound realization upon which your very existence depends. Realizing things, seeing the connection between things, connecting to people, dealing with a crew, a crowd, dealing with the world, the marketplace. Let's find out more. But first, Gemini, overall, what's Gemini dealing with for the month of March? What's Gemini dealing with? This little sneak peek. I'm gonna come up with the monthlies. By the way, I'm not doing any personal readings until the 13th. So you can feel free to book anytime this week, but book for the 13th on. All right, fantastic. Gemini. Gemini. Somebody's being blocked or somebody's firm in their beliefs. Somebody's paying attention, relaxed and alert. All right. Or somebody's getting blocked or somebody's calling the cops, cosmic cops. All right. Fantastic. Libra. What's really good? What is really good? Libra for the month of March. Libra for the month of March is dealing with, the meeting of obligations or a fallen emperor. One or the other or both. All right. Let's talk more. All right. Let me get a common denominator, ancestors, for the air signs. Let's get some common denominators going on. What's happening? Month of March. During Slap-a-Bitch month. Aquarii is bringing the empowerment card. The Excalibur card. You feel me? Walking up to the motherfucking sword and taking over the kingdom. Right? Like it's mine's. Type of shit, right? Getting yours. Perhaps that's what you're doing this month. Okay, let's talk more. Yes. Well, Gemini is saying to the air signs, you remember, the past and how everything was destroyed, right? But there's still some potential left here. There's still some potential left, so let's deal with it. Oh, okay, yeah. See, Libra said, let me tell you something what we deal with. We're dealing with justice around here. That's what we're dealing with around here. That's right, Libra. Stay on the topic, honey. Stay on the subject. I know that's right. Yeah. Libra said, yeah, small matter of these scales up in here. Right, that's right. You don't have to slap a bitch. Just set the scale out. And the bitch got to put the heart on the scale. That's the law. Okay? You just put the little feather there and let these motherfuckers take their turn and see what happens. Do you feel me? Okay, you might be getting justice as well. For those of you who are dealing with some emperor who is actually meeting their obligations, boom, good on you. Good on you. But if it's a fallen emperor, karma must be paid. Must be paid. That is what Libra said. I know that's right, Libra. Let's move on. Right, because the Empress. Because the Empress. So, Aquarii, you may be feeling empowered regarding an Empress. Okay? You might be feeling like, yeah, that's mine. That's my Empress. Right. Give me that. Like you hit the lotto. You dig what I'm saying? Abso-fucking-lutely. Give me that. Give me that shit. Y'all don't know what to do with that. That's what Aquarii said. This is also loyalty of devotion. Okay? So somebody might be loyal and devoted to you, or somebody is capable of being loyal and devoted to you. And so you feel like, yeah, give me that. You know what I'm saying? That's mine. I'm the one for that kind of thing. That's the energy I get here, right? So, pow, right here. Yes, Ace of Pentacles, Deuce of Pentacles. It had to be a deuce. I don't know why. But anyhow, um, change. You see what I'm saying? And then and now we're picking up the pieces from the pain of the past, realizing the potential. That's what Gemini said. Okay, this might also have something to do with a pregnant lady. You know what I mean? So let's move on. Ah, yes, somebody has some cotton picking to do. Look like here. hmm hmm This fallen emperor, or for the people who dealing with a fallen emperor, or if the emperor fell down and broke his crown somewhere, pow, he has some cotton picking to do. That's justice. He got to put in hard work. You see what I'm saying? He has to persevere against all odds. Right? That's what happens in this card. And then also, that's what happens in this card right here. He's persevering, okay, against all odds, and he's succeeding eventually, after great cotton picking takes place, okay? Great cotton picking. What about it? Okay, hold on. Okay, y'all can still see. Cool. Um, oh, somebody about to take a leap of faith, Aquarius said. Mm-hmm. Toward the Empress, I'm going to go ahead and guess, since the Empress is sitting here. Mm-hmm. Take a leap of faith. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's go further. Okay, yeah, I know that's right. Gemini said you might have to bring some money with you. Okay? Yeah, because we got the Queen of Pentacles here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Making a house a home, like Luther Vandross down here. Mm-hmm. All right, fantastic. Hold on, let me just turn on my little light. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has authority. This pregnant lady has authority, or this change brings in some authoritative woman, or some woman with money, or some woman with, some sort of authority over the land, over the home, or home life, because the Empress here is in her. This is the Empress card in my deck, and she's the wife in this card. And then the Queen of Pentacles energy is also wife energy, right? So like making a house a home kind of thing. So I don't know how this configures itself. It can configure itself many ways in your life. Get off on your floor. But this could be someone protecting this, or someone is blocked from this change, this new world, this authoritative woman, or they have to be firm in their beliefs if they want to realize this potential that's left and make change on whatever level, and get some change on whatever level, like in terms of bread, right? So, okay. Well, Libra is saying mutual respect is what needs to take place here with the Lover's card, right? Mutual respect. All right. And that's why there needs to be some cotton picking. You see, in order to meet your obligations, get out there on the plantation and pick that cotton, is what Libra said. Okay? If you want to get right with me, right, with the scale, with the karmic law, right? Want to get right with the karmic law? Get to cotton picking. Get to cotton picking. That's what Libra said. Okay? Great. Um, moving right along. More from Aquarius on the air signs for March. Aquarius said that's mines. What about it? Oh, yeah, because, okay. Oh, Aquarius, that's funny, because an Aquarius is the one who introduced me to the idea of thugging it out, to that phrase, thugging it out, right? And that's what it looks like here. This is my thugging it out card right here in the Aquarius area, right? So that's cute. That's cute. Um, okay, so what do you mean though, thugging it out? What do you mean? Oh, okay, look. Look, okay, so Aquarius is like, oh, I'm that thug though. Oh, okay, Aquarius, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, no, Aquarius is like, I'm that thug. Because not only is Aquarius saying, get that's mine's, right? With the Excalibur card, with the sword, right? Grabbing the sword, right? And that sword represents the kingdom, right? That he has the kingdom. So here's the King of Pentacles, and boom, Queen of Pentacles. You feel me? You feel me? You see what I'm saying? So that's what Aquarius is saying. Aquarius is like, look, we match. We match. So you might be dealing with a Gemini, okay? Or another air sign. Okay, sorry, it's windy out here, y'all. Okay. Just trying to prevent the cars from flying across the damn patio, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll just try. Okay, great. So, can you still see a little bit? Okay. Um, all right, is that it? 3, yeah, 3 and 7. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's all the rocks I got. So anyhow, um, yeah. So Aquarii is bringing that wisdom to the table. Like the air signs is like, yeah, like I got the bread, or you know, or they want to make an offering, or they are like, I'll thug out whatever this karma cotton picking business is. Like, oh, pick cotton, no problem, no problem. That's what Aquarius is saying. Aquarius is bringing that wisdom to the table. Like, yo, pick cotton, that ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like Aquarius is like, watch me pick this cotton. Watch. You dig what I'm saying? Like Aquarius is not deterred by this cotton picking business. And I get the sensation, the reason why they're not deterred by the cotton picking business is because as Excalibur, what's wrong with picking cotton on your own plantation? If it's your own plantation, then by all means pick the fucking cotton. Hello? Because all of this plantation is mine. That means all the money from the marketplace, hello, all the money from the marketplace for this cotton is mine. Okay? Or all of this love from this empress is mine. Whatever is the cotton picking. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Whatever the rewards are, he knows that they're his. He's the Queen of Pentacles. You dig what I'm saying? He can take care of business. He knows this about himself. He knows how to thug shit out. So he's like, oh, thug it out? Yeah, get this bread? No problem. No problem. Turn this plantation into a fucking empire? No problem. Okay? Specifically, if it's with a good woman by my side supporting me. Oh, I'm down. Okay, that's what it look like here. All right, fantastic. Get off on your floor. Let's find out more about the Empress and what the Empress is doing here. Oh, I see. I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know that's right. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. All right, it's getting dark out here, y'all. Let me turn on the light. Hang on, I'll be back. The light was already on, y'all. Okay, there we go. So, oh yeah, So, okay, so Aquarius bringing this wisdom to the table. He's gonna thug it out. Okay, well, this masculine energy doesn't have to be a man. It doesn't have to be like a relationship dynamic, but just pick up on these dynamics that I'm talking about here. I'm gonna say he because Excalibur is he, right? So he feels that his desire, you dig what I'm saying? Like his desire for the Empress or a life with the Empress or that kind of life where you have an Empress or whatever like that. He feels that there's long-term success in a scenario like that. You see? And that's why he's not feeling so bad about whatever cotton picking it is. Or if it's on the business floor, he feels like he has what it takes to reach his goal. You know? especially with the love and devotion of someone, I get the sensation. Okay, but it don't have to be somebody else. It could be that he's got that nurturing energy for himself. You know what I mean? Which is a beautiful thing. So he can go after what he passionately wants and he will reach his goal. Or if this is somebody else, like this is he's one person and then there's the Empress, like a female in his life. Um, he feels like, yes, I could, we could have a long lasting, successful, abundant relationship together, because of the nature of who we both are. We're both rulers of empires. Do you feel me? So again, what's cotton picking when you're working on your own plantation? No big deal, right? Okay, cool. So if we're on the business floor, air signs, this has to do with yourself and your business in terms of the hard work that's involved in your business is not as hard if you're doing what you love. Like you can thug out the tough times with greater ease because your desire will carry you through the difficulties. You know what I mean? And really all you have to do is stay at it, at that level with the strong desire and be dedicated and devoted to what you're doing. And the math is that you're going to reach your goal. That's the math. Just like if you plant a seed, you give it water and sunlight and you keep checking on the shit, make sure it's okay. It's going to grow. That's the law. You don't really have to do anything but provide the atmosphere, provide the platform, or provide the place in the marketplace, like buy your booth, purchase your website, put yourself out there. And it's only going to be a matter of time. You dig what I'm saying? Because that's just the law. That's how shit works. Like planting seeds. That's how it works. It works like that with or without you. So yeah, look, God's here. So it looked like Aquarius juice is saying that, oh yeah, no, Aquarius is looking at the bright side of this motherfucker right here. Okay, go ahead, Aquarius. Good for you. Good for you. Aquarius is looking at the bright side right here. That's why Aquarius is like, yeah, let me take a leap of faith and buy this plantation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me get that. Let me get them 40 acres right there. Let me get that. All the cotton I can motherfucking grow on that motherfucking plantation. Absolutely. Let me get that. That's mine's. That's mine's right there. You know what I'm saying? Because Aquarii is saying to the air signs that you can develop the potential, like you could develop what's here. You have what it takes. All right. So get off on your floor with that one. There's some loss though, right? Because we Gemini was telling us that there was some loss already. Right. And so Aquarii is like, right, I know about that. I know about that. That's what Aquarii said to Gemini. And but loss is not defeat, Aquarii said though. You know what I'm saying? And then Gemini's like, exactly, because look at all of the potential that's left. You know what I'm saying? And so Aquarii is like, word up. Because that's why I'm about to take a leap of faith. That's what the Aquarii was saying. You know what I mean? Because the union is divine. Let's get down on the lover's floor. The union would be divine. So it's worth the thug out. You see what I'm saying? It's worth the thug out. Because what are you getting? Top of the line. Prime real estate. Top shelf shit right here. Okay? And so I get the sensation that Aquarii is saying, you recognize to the air signs, you recognize value in yourself and in someone else. And you feel that because you're both high value, you have sustainability. Sustainability of the passion and desire, if we're on the lover's floor. Sustainability of the money, if we're on the business floor. That all of those floors are coming together. Aquarii is saying we can put all these floors together, like where we can have everything in one building. Like if you're anything like Miss Maya from Behind the Black Veil, you got a whole building and there's many floors, right? There's the business floor and the chapel. We got a clinic. We got everything in this building, right? So that's what Aquarii is saying. Prime real estate, baby. We got everything in one building. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So let's go to what Gemini is telling us. Yeah. Gemini's like, yeah, but that tower though, that was a doozy. That's what Gemini said. Gemini's like, yeah, there's potential, but damn, this fucking tower had to happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because judgment. That's why, Gemini. That's why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Make no mistake, my friend. As above, so below look like here. Mm-hmm. So in other words, if shit ain't right inside, it's not gonna be right outside naturally. But this looked like the past. But just so you understand, the ancestors showed up personally here in my ancestor card. That's the judgment card. The ancestors was like, yeah, that was me. You got hit in the back of the head. You don't know who hit you in the back of the head and left you unconscious. That was us. That's what the ancestors said. Uh-huh. That was us. Don't worry about it. We got this. We got this. There was no avoiding the tower. See what I'm saying? Right. That's what Libra said. Libra said, right. Right. Because I know you didn't forget about karma, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Libra don't like that when people forget about the law. Don't forget about the law, baby. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me. Call customer service. I'll hook you up with some tech support, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you having a problem understanding the laws of the universe? We got you. All right? Absolutely. So you see what I'm saying? Judgment and justice right next to each other. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Gemini, for that lovely segue right there. All right? We'll get to that in a minute. Let's talk more about this tower. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Things have changed. Things have changed now. Landscape is different. It's been a little climate change here, especially with the Queen of Pentacles hanging out. Been a little climate change, okay? Even though Aquarii is feeling very optimistic, right? Because Aquarii is thinking highly of themselves, right? And then Gemini also doesn't seem to be having no problem thinking highly of themselves. That's not the issue for Gemini. For Gemini, it's like, damn, but the impact though. You know, Gemini's like reflecting on that, like, damn. Yeah, Gemini is still rocking from that a little bit, or whoever's involved with Gemini is rocking from that, you know, because it's the inconvenient truth that you got to face. Gemini is reflecting on how it feels fucked up to be guilty of this or to be responsible for this. Right. Right, Gemini. Gemini is very, what do you call it? I want to say sober, but that's not exactly what I'm going for. Objective. Gemini's being very objective about this, you know, trying to look at this mathematically, you know, like, yeah, the inconvenient truth and the change, the two of Pentacles or the pregnancy or the pregnant woman, the inconvenient truth about this tower. Okay, let's find out more. Right. Healing conversation is necessary here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that might be the inconvenient thing. Or that was the inconvenient thing, or that was the tower. When somebody found out what they found out, perhaps it caused the tower because judgment was absolutely forthcoming. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because the tower is inevitable. It can't be avoided. So it's like, of course, that's going to cause destruction. And that's going to be, you know, a lot to put back together, you know? So it looked like somebody is dealing with blocked energy. Oh, and speaking of blocked energy, okay, so the tower had to clear the road a little bit. Okay, so that's what the destruction was about. That was part of the upside, you know, is that the road will be clear upon walking through this fiery crossroads and dealing with the inconvenient truth here. You see what I'm saying? Right, 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 right. Okay. Right, because Gemini said, because you see, Aquarii, I don't know why Gemini and Aquarii seem to be having a separate conversation, okay? And Libra's just hanging out, chilling, you know what I'm saying? So, anyhow, it looked like here Gemini said, but there's a small matter of continuing to get this good, that's real critical right here. Gemini said. Yeah. Gemini said you're going to need this good now. See, this is, you got to maintain the good. You got to maintain this right here. Okay, that's smart, Gemini. You absolutely do have to maintain that. That's the law. That's what Libra said. That's the law, right? That's what Libra said. But it has to be mutual respect, though. That's what Libra said. See, in order to maintain the good, that's what you got to have. Mutual respect. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you got to do what you got to do. And so Aquarius is like, yeah, right, exactly. Sign me up. Where do I sign up? Right? Right. Do what you got to do. That's what I do. That's what Aquarius say. I do what I got to do. I'm a specialist. You see what I'm saying? So Aquarii get the distinction that Aquarii feels that there's an inherent risk involved in pursuing this thing that they want, this life that they want, this money that they want, this empress that they want, this king that they, whatever. So there is, and and in light of all of this destruction that took place, they still feel like they can pull it off. You see? And Gemini is reflecting on how important it is to pull it off. Okay? Because the good. And also this lady, the change lady that's pregnant, boom, here with change and the new world, right? The new earth. She has authority. She has authority, maybe because she's pregnant, for anybody who's dealing with pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because she's pregnant, she has this extra authority. You know what I'm saying? And she has desirability. So it's like, well, you got to do it, because this is the baby mama, or you got to do it because you want this woman, or you got to do it because this woman has authority in your life on some level, or this woman is such a good wife and she's a excellent lover. Okay, so let's go to the lover's floor and look at it from that angle. Okay, so because of the destruction, somebody has to have a healing conversation in order to get back to this good. You know what I mean? Like they have to walk through this fire and kind of like, I'm going to say bow down, but I don't mean that in a negative way. Whoever has a problem bowing down, I'm sorry, if that upsets you, but I bow down so prettily that I don't know why people be struggling. I'm excellent at that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I could stand up, bow down, sit down, get down. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is, but of course, obviously, it's got to be justice. It's got to be mutual respect. I don't bow down because I'm less than. I bow down out of respect. See what I'm saying? And I expect to receive respect in return. So whoever gets it twisted, that's a shame for them. You know what I mean? So that's the sensation that I'm getting here, that because here with the Empress, she's on her bow down energy. You see what I'm saying? Loyalty of devotion. You see? The Empress doesn't mind getting on her knees and bowing down to her king, to her emperor, because it's out of respect. It's not because she's less than. You see what I'm saying? So she will prettily and with a flare, with her skirts just flaring up like wind, and just gracefully come to her knees and bow down at his feet. Are you fucking kidding? No problem. Hello? Anybody? Okay? Right. Right. Because that's how you do it. All right? Fantastic. So so obviously that has to be returned, and somewhere it wasn't returned. You see what I'm saying? Somewhere it wasn't returned. Okay, I don't see no more details about it. All right, let's move on. Libra, what you got to say? Okay, right. Yes. Libra said, chop, chop, get to cotton picking. Okay, that's what it looks like here. I don't know what you thought, burst and free of limiting beliefs. That's what Libra's outraged look like here. I don't see anger. I don't see anger. But I see that Libra insists. That's what I see. And Libra is acting in authority. Look like here. This is what Libra's recommended to friends right here. Because Libra simply did not know what somebody thought. I got the King of Wands on the board. Look like the King of Wands, whoever the King of Wands is, or when whoever was in his King of Wands energy, fell from the throne, fell down and broke his crown, didn't meet his obligations, didn't return the respect. Well, Libra needs that person to burst free from their limiting beliefs. That's what Libra's saying to the air signs. And get into action. Here, King of Wands, get into action. Hurry up. That's what the King of Wands does. He hurries up. So with the bursting free of your limiting beliefs and justice, it looked like Libra's like, right, hurry up. Exactly. You know, like, and so that's what I mean by the authoritativeness of, you know, and the insistence. And I don't mean insistence like, you know, tapping somebody on the shoulder, like, do this, do this, do this. I don't mean insistence like that. I just mean with Libra's presence. You dig what I'm saying? Libra is explaining to all of the air signs about, like, nah, B, you ain't got to explain shit. Do you feel me? Like, they got to explain shit, and they know that, and they know that. That's why there's a fiery crossroads over here by the healing conversation, because they know that. You see what I'm saying? So Libra's not saying anything. Libra is being the scales. Do you, okay? So that's what Libra is recommending to the rest of the air signs for whoever is on, you know, that side, that same side that Libra is on. You know what I mean? So, because people have to burst free from their limiting beliefs about the law of karma. They have to put energy in. They got to put work in. See, because we coming down here. Thank you for that segue, Libra. Okay, we coming down here. Right. Death of the ego. What did you think? Bursting free of your limiting beliefs. What exactly did you think? Bow down. It's real simple. I mean, there's no shame in bowing down. I don't really know who has a problem with it. I really don't. Because, see, Aquarius is sober about this thing. See, Aquarius got his head on straight or her head on straight about this thing. Okay? Aquarius is like, no, I'm responsible, right, for the destruction. All right? Whoever among the Aquarius is responsible, or, you know, whatever, the roles can be reversed. Whoever it is that's dealing with the Aquarius situation, boom, they feel like, yes, I fucked it up. I know that, and I can put it back. That's what you got to do. That's what Libra is saying. Put it back. Fix it. Clean this fucking place up. That's what Libra is saying. Because Libra is not making a fucking move. Libra's like, yeah, you made a big fucking mess. You can clean that shit up too. And Libra's not giving a fuck about Libra's attitude either. I can tell right now. With the chop energy, Libra don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Chop. You don't like that? You don't like when I say chop? That's your motherfucking problem. Bounce. You dig what I'm saying? Bounce. It's real simple. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I could tell, that Libra is in a real lawyer kind of mood. You know what I'm saying? Especially sitting next to the judgment card. Libra's just not having it. Libra is having none of it. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been around somebody who's sloppy or loud? You know what I mean? And they just keep getting on your nerves, and you just like, oh my God, could you stop doing that or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. That's the sensation that I'm getting up off of Libra. Like, you know, Libra is irritated. Irritation. That's interesting because in the fire sign video, it was about inflammation. So it looked like for the air signs, it's about irritation. You see, it's slap a bitch month. Did I mention that? It is slap a bitch month. So Libra is like, okay, so I'm not slapping you. So as far as I'm concerned, you already receiving the grace of God. There's nothing more I have to do to adjust my attitude for you. Okay? And then Aquarii is real smart, because whoever's dealing with the Aquarii know that they're dealing with the Empress. They are not deterred by this attitude. They are not moved. They can thug it out. See, with the thugging out card. You see what I'm saying? Right here. See what I'm saying? They're like, okay, yeah, no, I know. Make an offering. Make a peace offering. I know what to do. Okay? That is what Aquarii is, feeling empowered. Okay? Aquarii is feeling empowered about the whole thing. Or whoever's dealing with Aquarii is feeling empowered about this whole thing. Whoever was responsible for this world that got destroyed in the past, or this tower or whatever. Yeah. They know what to do. That's why he feels like he could bring forth the full potential. And even though there's an inherent risk, right? Like on a plantation, there's a risk of your crops going bad. There's a risk of climate change. There's a risk of, you know what I'm saying? So Aquarii, whoever's dealing with the Aquarii juice, is knowing that with the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, he's like, oh no, I know what to bring to that. King of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? See, when you're dealing with all this Pentacale energy, you see what I'm saying? Aquarii knows how to meet that. You see? They know that about themselves, whoever's dealing with Aquarii juice. So Libra is saying, oh, do what you and only you can do. Only you can prevent forest fires, look like here. Okay? Absolutely. Only you. So that's why Libra's not moving. You see what I'm saying? Libra is looking at the cotton, and she's like, wow, that's good. We're going to be rich. You dig it? We're going to be rich after we finish cotton picking, but Libra's not doing no cotton picking. Libra said that's for the emperor to do. That's cotton picking. That's man's work. Okay? That's for the man to do. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The emperor. You know what I'm saying? That's he's the one that has to put the work in. The destructive person. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I see Gemini willing. I see Aquarius able. And I just see Libra just running everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, go over there. You, bring that here. You know, I see that delegation, organization, representation. That's what I see here. Okay? So this is the packaging department. If we're on the business floor, this is the packaging, marketing. Okay? Getting it out there. Letting people know you're out there. You're available. Okay, so I see what Libra did. What Libra's bringing to the air signs this month during Slap a Bitch month is Libra's getting out of the way. That's what I see. Mm-hmm. Libra's like, oh no, don't let me slow you down. I don't want to stop you from being able to pick the cotton efficiently. Okay, that's what it look like here. Libra wouldn't dare to dream to interrupt your cotton picking. Look like here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Libra's saying that to everybody. Libra's like, yeah, no, for all the cotton pickers, everybody else get out of the way. Let the cotton pickers through, please. Okay, like that's what Libra's doing. Because with this cotton has to get picked, but it's specific people who have to pick it. It's the people who cause the destruction. Okay, and I have to say, I'm seeing some serious enthusiasm from the Aquarii section of the table here. All right, let us go further. There's got to be a death of the ego. See, and a bursting free of limiting beliefs. Some shit has to die. Some ego, somebody not wanting to put in work or not wanting to do cotton picking, or they too good to do cotton picking, or, you know, whatever. Or somebody's like, hurry up or I'm out, like, hurry up and cotton pick, or else I'm out of here, or you're out of here, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you together with this person, or not, I don't know, but the point is that seems to be the energy of it, you know, because like I said, Libra's just not interested in any kind of bullshit. So, when Libras get to that point, they get extremely impatient, but yeah, that makes sense because Libras are generally very patient, right? Or when you're in that energy, you know, where you've already demonstrated patience or loyalty or devotion or whatever, and you didn't get your mutual respect, right? You bow down, they don't bow down. You done. You finish. You dig what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's like that, you know, kind of thing. And then instantly you ready to walk away, right? So don't get your feelings hurt when I bounce. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm not playing. That's what it look like here. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, that's if you on the lovers floor and if you interacting with this person, you know, or whatever, you know, I don't know what your configuration is. Yeah. See, cut some shit out before it becomes a problem. Cut what out? The ego. The ego. The I'm too good to bow down, right? You could bow down to me, but I can't bow down to you. Nah, B. Nah, Libra's not with it. Libra is not with it. Okay, so they cut some shit out before it becomes a problem. They walk away. Yeah, I know that's right. Yep, that's exactly what Libra said. Because look, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, starting a new beginning with yourself. Do you feel me? Walking your path, your unique path, doing what you and only you can do, doing what you want to do and walking away. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely with the King of Wands energy, because in the King of Wands card in my deck, he hurries up and he has to hurry up and do something, you know, before a deadline kind of thing, you know? So that's why Libra doesn't give a fuck about this person's feelings regarding how they feel about hurrying up. You know, because when somebody tell you to hurry up, then the ego flare up. You see what I'm saying? And somebody rush you, the ego flare up. So, you know, so with the scale, with the scales and the balance and the justice, right? Libra's like, yeah, we always want to be fair. We always want to be fair. We don't want to ask for things we don't deserve. And the fact that Libra is not giving a fuck about somebody's feelings, that is highly uncustomary. That is highly uncustomary. And right now, Libra's like, I'll do it my motherfucking self. I'll be by my fucking self. So hurry the fuck up and pick this cotton, or I'll pick the cotton my fucking self, and it'll be all my money, or it'll be all my plantation, or whatever that it is. Libra doesn't give a fuck right now. Look like here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Libra is disgusted. That is the sensation that I get. Libra is disgusted. Mm-hmm. Because there's a resignation, a irritation, like I said. Libra's irritated by the fact that the emperor fell from the throne, didn't meet his obligations, didn't have mutual respect, didn't want to neutralize that ego and burst free from their limiting beliefs, didn't want to pick the cotton that they fixed it so they had to pick. Look like here. Okay, because of the destruction in the past. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, look like Aquarius is a straight thug, and Aquarius saying, see, that's why you got to be a straight thug like me. You dig what I'm saying? That's what Aquarius said. Aquarius look like Aquarius is not afraid of a challenge, even though it is a challenge, and even though there is risk. There's risk of loss. You know? They know there's risk of loss. Even with the offering. Even with the offering. They know they'll have some kind of success. No, but Aquarius feels pretty certain that loss would not be defeat. You know what I mean? Whether that's because Aquarii or whoever's dealing with this situation with the Aquarii juice, whether it's because, you know, they have such a high opinion of themselves that if they don't get what they set out to get, they're like, oh, that's okay. You know, I'll just go get something else. So I'll change what I want, or I'll change the direction, or I'll change the approach, or, you know what I mean? Like they might have just a high opinion of themselves. Like, I'll be all right, you know, kind of thing. And so Aquarii is matching on the Libra side, except Libra is disgusted, it looked like here, because Libra is concerned with the law. And Libra is concerned with people who are not in right relationship with the law. So we got judgment, we got justice, and we got the cosmic cops. That's meaningful. That's law enforcement. That's what Libra's interested in. Law enforcement. Okay? And Aquarii look like, yeah, no, I got law enforcement training. You know what I'm saying? Like, Whoever's dealing with Aquarius is like, right, that's cool. Yeah, I was in the military. Everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good, you know? Or whatever. My record's clean, or, whatever that it is. Aquarius feeling like, it's all good. I got this, kind of thing. And Gemini's like, oh, I hope I got this. I really hope I got this, because I would like to got this right here. That is what Gemini said. Okay, let's concentrate on the important things. That's what Gemini said. Okay, I know that's right, Gemini. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. So, Libra's feeling kind of feisty. Libra is feeling Libra's in business mode, and that's on every floor. Look like here, that's on every floor. On the lovers floor is business. On the business floor is business. On the spiritual floor is business. On every floor for Libra is business in March. Yeah, and that will keep you from slapping a bitch this month, everyone. I'm gonna have you adopt some of Libra's methodologies on that particular level right there, because I can tell that Libra, based on what I'm seeing here, is keeping a focus. Especially Gemini understands. See the duality? Gemini, look at you. Look at you, Gemini, the twins. You like that, right? You like that, Gemini. Okay. So Gemini is agreeing with Libra on this thing. You know what I mean? Gemini's agreeing with Libra because we do need to focus, because I see a lot of focus going on in the Gemini section as well. Libra's irritated and disgusted by this fallen emperor business. However, in order to not slap a bitch, right? In whatever, in whatever way that's coming up for you, because that doesn't have to be a person. That can be, the powers that be. That could be the government. That could be an institution. That could be a corporation, whatever. That could be humanity itself, whatever that it is. Libra's concentrating on the legal element, like how when people are in court talking about cases, it's very clinical. It's very, breaking it down to what it is, just the facts kind of thing, so that we don't get overhyped, putting it all in perspective so that we don't get carried away with our irritation. And this is how you prevent yourself from slapping a bitch. You dig it? Because one person might make you mad and then you go take it out on the next person. You see what I'm saying? That's also a possibility. So it's very important to stick to just the facts. Focus on what you're doing here. Okay? Making order out of this chaos from the tower. You dig what I'm saying? Making order out of this chaos from the destruction of the past. You see? So I'm eager to find out how this is gonna. What you got to say for the last words for the air signs? Because I'm eager to find out how this is gonna end up. This looked like a to be continued situation, because actions have not been taken to pick the cotton. The scales are not yet balanced. Libra is calling for them to be balanced. Gemini already knows that some payments need to be made by walking through this fiery crossroads here and having this, because Gemini's trying to get to this. Gemini's trying to get to this right here. So Gemini is strategizing, I get the sensation. Okay. Gemini is strategizing, like, how can I be in right relationship with this earth energy and have that physical access again? Right? So air signs, somebody is, that's not you thinking that, somebody thinking that about you. All right, so last words for the air signs for the month of March right here. Emperor. What about it? Stand in your power? Okay. Or somebody wants to stand in their power, or they plan to stand in their power, whatever. Okay, look, facing the fears. Emperor, fallen emperor. Yeah, this must be that guy. Yeah, the emperor is going to face his fears and follow his instincts. That's what Aquarius is saying too. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, there it is. Stand in your power, face your fear, follow your instincts. All right. Fantastic. Let me just reflect on that, because I'm an air sign. So let me just hear that for myself personally. Hang on a second. Okay, so I just want to crack that open since I'm curious as an air sign. I want to know, follow your instincts regarding what? Regarding the message, regarding making a move. Go into it. I get delivering a message, regarding delivering a message. Safe, return to the safe haven. Okay, so somebody wants to return to the safe haven. Somebody wants to deliver a message, or somebody wants to offer a safe haven. What's up with the safe haven? Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. This is a matter of access to the safe haven, right? That's what Gemini was saying, right, Gemini? It's a matter of access to the safe haven. Somebody wants to send a message about that. Perhaps the emperor. Uh-huh. But of course, at the safe haven, at the door, it's the bouncer. And we can see why she's been hired, right? Am I right? Right? She's good at her job. So whoever has to send the message with the instincts and everything, right? It's because dealing with this lady is it's a little disconcerting right there. That's a little disconcerting, but somebody know they got to deal with it. So it's like the air signs are dealing with each other in this reading. Look like here, even though this guy's in the background with the wands, but we got some King of Pentacles energy up in here too. So get yourself where you go, get off on your floor. Look like somebody wants to send a message about returning to the safe haven, but this is the one who's going to collect the message. So nobody knows quite how to deal with this lady. It look like here. They don't know quite what's going to work for this lady. You know what I mean? Because look, stakes is high. You know them stakes is high when you fucking with the vibe. Okay, so they don't know. They don't know if they're going to get in, but they're being told to follow their instincts and face their fears. That's your greatest opportunity. That's your greatest chance. Look like here. Okay. Um, because she's who she is and she's the law and that's that. So if she deems you worthy, good for you. Good for you. You have achieved something. If not, she's gonna be holding your head in her hand. Okay, so either way, it's gonna be death of the ego, either willingly or unwillingly. So whoever it is, the emperor, he needs to do it willingly. That would be the most painless version, I would guess. All right, so there you go, air signs. All right, try not to slap a bitch this month. All right, fantastic. I hope that message helped you. Did I let you know that I am falling back into my cocoon this week? I'm falling back into my cocoon. You feel free to make reservations and appointments for personal readings, but aim for the 13th of March on. All right, because I need to fall back and do some reflecting and do some inner work. All right, so that's going around for more deep ass readings where we see that there's been some challenges in the past, but they are about to get corrected around here one way or the other, look like here. All right, and deep ass readings like these, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. All right, pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon. Air signs behind the black veil.